Okay, I think this is fucking working. So I recorded like a 10-minute fucking badass Fallout 3 video. It was probably the coolest video I've ever made in my entire life. And it broke because OBS didn't want to capture Fallout 3 in full screen. And frankly, when a game is this high quality, like, I don't blame OBS for not being able to handle quite what Fallout 3 is putting down, you know? But that's okay, because you know what? We aren't all destined for greatness, you know what I mean? Unlike me, because I am the greatest Fallout 3 player of all time. Oh shit! Under attack. Check this shit out. Knocked him over. Damn, son. No, I killed him. So yeah. So I'm playing Fallout 3, and I just got 40 microfusion cells. And I think that that's pretty fucking cool. I'm turning 22 tomorrow. I hope your day's going well. You know, it's crazy to think about because I've really been playing this game for like 12 years, probably. No, probably like 11 years. I guess it would be 12 years now, wouldn't it? Ow, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Quit it, you. Oh, shit. Where's this guy? Oh, fuck. But yeah, no, I've been playing this game for like 12 years since it came out, dude. On and off, like 12 years. That is like a testament to this game's fucking quality. Now, I know a lot of people like to bag on this game because, oh, you know, it's not as good as New Vegas, blah, 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 blah. I resent that statement, by the way. I think New Vegas is, like, good, but I think it's way overblown. And, you know, this might be a controversial statement, but the reason why New Vegas is so, like, vocally beloved on the internet is for one very simple fact. New Vegas fans are fucking annoying. They are fucking annoying. They just don't know when to shut up. You know. They're just fucking annoying. Like, I would honestly say New Vegas fans are as annoying as, like, Skyrim fans, but like the difference is Skyrim fans, like, they don't have like weird like superiority annoying. They're just kind of like, I like to play Skyrim and I like to put like a million mods in it. Whereas New Vegas fans are like, they post the same meme every day. It's like, oh, Caesar's Legion is evil, haha. And it's like the meme is either they're dumb and they're evil, or like they're cool because they're evil. Because I'm a fucking infant. Like, I don't know. It's just a very, very. I did not mean to do that. It's just a very, very obnoxious discourse around that game. People are just really, really fucking annoying when they talk about that fucking game, dude. Yeah, let's go in here, fuck it. I don't know. Like, I still think New Vegas is really good, but like, I don't know. I guess it's been kind of not necessarily tainted, but it's kind of, I have a new perspective on it after, you know, seeing the kind of people who really like it and why they really like it, and it's kind of, you know, I don't know. New Vegas is kind of like, it's really good. It's really good. people who really like New Vegas are the type of people to be like, I really like. They just strike me as like the same type of people who get like over-invested in like Warhammer. Like they'd go on like a YouTube comment section and like make their icon like a dwarf from Warhammer or whatever, and be like, glory to the dwarves, and they'd get like 100 thumbs up. They just strike me as those kinds of people, because Fallout New Vegas has very interesting like politics and like commentary on politics and stuff like that, but like I just feel like people take it like way too seriously and take what the game is saying way too fucking seriously, because I think really what a majority of it is like, it just felt like Chris Avellone and Josh Sawyer just wanted to make, you know, they wanted to make a follow-up to Fallout 1 and 2, and like Josh Sawyer kind of strikes me as an edgelord in his own way, and I like Josh Sawyer a lot, but like he strikes me as a bit of an edgelord, and I think Caesar's Legion is kind of a result of that, because I know he wrote and like established a lot of the Caesar's Legion stuff, because Josh Sawyer is very like history, he's like a well-read like history nerd, you know what I mean? And I don't know, Caesar's Legion just kind of feels like a projection of that into the game, and I don't know. And then I think Chris Avellone was more invested in kind of like telling a Fallout story instead of, you know, it feels to me like, how am I trying to say this? It feels to me like Chris Avellone wanted to tell like a fun Fallout story about a courier who gets jumped in the desert and, you know, has to retrieve the platinum chip, and it's, you know, it's up to the player to kind of decide the fate of the wasteland, whereas Sawyer seemed like he wanted to tell like a very political story. And I know like people don't like, you know, politics in their games, or some people think that all games are inherently political, and, you know, I think that there's like different ways to go about that. Like Fallout 1 is like a very like political game due to the fact that, you know, it you know, it takes place after a nuclear holocaust. It's, you know, it's inherently anti-war by showing that and you know, the results of that and stuff like that. But like, it's a different type of political. Like, obviously Fallout 1 is like making a statement about war and the futility of war and all that sort of stuff, and like humanity's reaction to war. But like New Vegas is political in another way, in the way that it's like flat out about the in-universe politics, if that makes sense. Whereas Fallout 1 is like literally Saturday morning cartoon good versus evil. Like, it's literally that. It's literally the hero who is a paladin, who is a knight in power armor, fighting orcs. That is basically Fallout 1 storyline, because you're fighting the super mutants. So even though like the subtext of Fallout is political, like extremely political, the text of Fallout is not really that political. Now Fallout 2 kind of muddies the waters. Well, it doesn't really. I think Fallout 2 actually kind of stays true to that, because Fallout 2 is kind of a good pairing, because, you know, the Enclave is introduced and they are direct dig at like, you know, US nationalism and stuff like that. And I think that that's really cool. But like, it's still not like as political as like New Vegas is. You know, And that kind of tells me a lot about New Vegas and the type of people who really like it, because New Vegas is really about picking a side in these political conflicts in the universe. And I can see why certain people would eat that up and fucking borderline be radicalized by it. But, like, I don't know. There is a comfort in Fallout, you know, just being about good versus evil. And it always has been. People will try to say, like, oh, Fallout 1 and 2 are so morally gray. And it's like, yeah, you can, they can be. But, like, you're not really allowed to be, like, as evil as you are in, like, even this game. You know? Like, in this game, you can poison the water supply at the end, which is what the whole conflict is about. And fucking, like, that's, you know, something that you can do that you have to, like, continue to play with broken steel. Whereas, like, in Fallout 1, turning into a super mutant is like a one-off, you know, extra ending that's like an endgame state. It's like equivalent to dying, you know? But this game lets you kind of live with the consequences of being evil. You know, in Fallout 2, you're rescuing, you know, your tribesmen from Arroyo, you know, from the evil Enclave. You can't join the Enclave in Fallout 2, as far as I know. You always have to fight Frank Horgan to beat the game. So, like, you know, Fallout has always kind of been good versus evil. And I feel like New Vegas' insistence to kind of break that mold and be very morally gray, kind of morally gray, because the Legion, they're the bad guys. There's no, like, if you say that they're not, you're embarrassing yourself, because they are. But the NCR isn't very good either, you know what I mean? And, like, House isn't good, and Independent isn't good, and it's all deliberate. It's all supposed to not be good. That's the whole fucking point of the fucking game. But it just feels like something kind of inherently Fallout is missing by not including, you know, kind of the good versus evil storyline that we got in, you know, 1, 2, 3, and a little bit 4. Not really. 4 didn't really have it. 4 was kind of New Vegas-y. And I know I'm in the vast minority by saying this, but it's just, you know, it's something to think about. It's food for thought. But that's it for this cool video. So I hope you enjoyed.